Can you join the voice chat in the Lions Den?
The one where?
The one with 9 people. I'm going in there with Lise with Kelly here. I did, Mr. Cosmic. I did.
Okay, alright. So, I'm trying to figure out how to go to voice chat.
You're on your own there. I don't know.
If y'all will have the one troll in particular that keeps messaging me so that we can stop.
I mean, this is the only way trolls work. They got to get you 9 deep to talk to you.
Alright, let's see. So I'm just
You gotta understand, me and Kelly don't use Discord.
No.
Like, we don't. It isn't our Friday night. It's jumping on Discord and, like, you know, sharing racist photos.
Alright, so here's the VC chat. I'm in it.
Dude, have you ever been to these Discords? That's all it is. It's just like a bunch of dudes being racist.
Yeah, I can't even. I'm done. I can't figure it out.
Let me try.
Alright, go for it.
That one's locked, and that one's locked. And this is a read only. It's like, you see what they're just obsessed with, right? That almost looks like a sidewalk slam, though.
It does. I'm almost proud of them for that. Hi, chat. I'm just going to talk to y'all for a second.
All these are.
I'm about to literally.
See, they got all the chats locked from you right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
The problem with doing it on the desktop is that we can't get you in.
Oh, she's on.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Stacking blood.
Get wings of racism.
Alright, mute up.
Alright, so how old are y'all?
Does that matter? Hot bitch.
I'm whatever age Jordy asked me to be.
Fucking Sam has been as a fourth at Steam since 2000.
36.
How much do you weigh? Give me your weight, I'll give you my age.
236.
Holy smokes. You're more than me. What's your blood pressure?
I don't know. I haven't checked it lately. The blood pressure's not bad. The blood sugar, on the other hand, might be a problem. Now,
Wouldn't a morbidly obese person trying to lose weight be on top of that? Racism, shut up.
alright guys, so we're here. What can we do for you? I'm glad we can make your Friday night.
I'm here.
Refund the surgery money. You willingly...
Hello? Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Hey. So, thanks for joining, but
Side note, chat, does anyone picture these kids like all sitting together in their mom's basement? Because that's what I'm picturing.
It's a room except to eat if you're talking shit about it.
What was
The
that?
ladies man in South Carolina.
Okay.
Whoever is talking, I know your microphone is from like Radio Shack circa 1995, but could you repeat yourself?
My mic's great at the ham ratio. Vintage.
All right, cool.
You sound like you're talking
Okay.
to a PlayStation
All
controller.
right,
homie.
guys.
You gotta hold the
So,
phone up closer to your face.
so you wanted this meeting. You guys wanted this meeting. So what do you want to talk about?
How's your day?
Terrible.
Lovely.
Why did Jordy rape his sister? Especially when she was underage. That's really fucked up.
Shut up. Jordy, who do you think took your your PlayStation account?
My true answer?
Yeah, your true answer. Who do you think took it?
Nikki Leon.
Yeah.
Or Nixie Leon.
Dox people now. How many fucking mic is that? Holy shit.
That's bionic.
Get up.
I mean, you add, that's the screen name.
It's Nikki Leon?
It's N-I-X-I or something
Alright,
like
anyway,
that.
for starters, if we're gonna like have a conversation, right? Gotta make sure you're not gonna leave in like fucking minute like hard questions asked. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, let's say like fucking minimum like 30 minutes to get your PlayStation account back.
Okay, 30 minutes.
Alright, no, and you're not gonna leave if someone like says some question that like hurts your feelings, yeah?
Hey Siri, set a timer for 30 minutes.
You could say I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to answer that. Accept that.
Nobody here is saying anything racist, nothing like that.
That's true. We don't agree.
Okay, ask your questions.
They're all law-abiding citizens here.
Can I ask you a quick question though? For real?
Go for it.
When you shouted out my channel, did you subscribe or did you just see it in the chat?
Which channel did I shout out?
Gordy Gordon?
I didn't see that.
I have video evidence he did, but I'm just curious. Did you just like say it randomly or what?
Dude,
It must have been random because he obviously didn't subscribe according to him. So it was a random thing if it happened.
I mean, do you do truck content?
Because that's all he watches.
That's what I watch. I watch people drive trucks and work on trucks.
Alright. I'll do that. Maybe in my next video I'll do that. Sure.
Check out Whistling Diesel. Do something like that, and
Yeah, if you
got us.
If you wanna wreck a truck, I'll watch that.
Especially if it's squatted. That would be awesome.
Wings, what are your thoughts on Wings 007's channel and Mr. Yola Dick Swagger? Honest question.
That's a tough one.
Mr. Yola Dick Swagger's still around?
He does.
Yeah, he is
he does.
around.
He does content every now and then. Like,
But he's not as hardcore as he was.
well, he just does the videos that are like really
He does
bad
expose
light.
videos.
Okay.
Well, it's not really exposed videos. He does videos that are
I
like.
think it's sad that they have to depend on someone else for their livelihood.
They want me to answer the question.
I
Like,
know they want you to answer it.
they I mean, like the thing is like Wings 007.
Yeah.
My biggest problem with him is he wants to take it a step too far. Like they don't want to just stop it at being like playful trolling or like, keep it like online. He wants to go like doxing, stealing PlayStation
That's
accounts.
not true at all, though. The thing here is that nobody here like condones swatting you at all or none of that shit. None of us condone any of that whatsoever.
I did send you a salad, I will say that, with no drink.
I mean, like we're currently sitting in this conversation to get my PlayStation account back.
Alright,
So can I say my comment about Wings 007?
Sure.
I don't really care.
Alright, so Wings 007 and I had a very nice conversation in Twitter.
Alright, I don't care anymore.
See?
Yeah, let Banish ask his question. We're here to talk to fucking
Guys,
so.
let them talk.
Well, here's the thing. You guys are using my phone to do it.
Exactly. Let them talk.
Dude,
That's fair. Alright, no, that's fair.
George, let them talk. Let them talk.
it's not the first time I'm on spin in your phone, is it?
Right, hello. Hello,
Alright, let them
I'm an
talk.
ex-moderator, Shorty. Nice to hear from you again.
Anyways, go ahead, Kelly, on Wings 007.
Oh, I already said my piece. Carry on. Next question.
You got to give me a second sometimes. Like if I ask for a question to be repeated, because you have people like spam calling the phone right
No,
now.
I know. So, you didn't really give your actual thoughts on Wings 007 or Geolithic Swagger's channel.
I think they're malicious. Like Wings 007 not as much as Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger, especially since he used to come to every one of my Black Ops 3 streams back in the day. Like at one point, he was almost mod status. Like he was so in there all the time.
Do you think the trolls actually take things out of context, or are the things you just say that horrible that in any context they'll look bad?
I'll agree that most things I say will look bad in any context, but at the same time, they do take a lot of things out of context. Like a lot of the things were said to be funny, and they're taking them not being said to be funny. Like they recently had a video that came out, and it was obviously I stated what I said for shock value completely. Like it was just the most crazy thing you could actually come up with to the answer to the question I was given. And it was to make people happy, because guess what? Back in the day, people enjoyed that. Like almost all the highlights on PKA back in the day were me, and it was all those moments.
Can you really call, like, saying that the age of consent should be 12 shock jock? Is that not going a little too far?
It's to the...
And Howard Stern would never say anything like that, even they had limits.
Yeah, Howard Stern wouldn't say that.
Again, it's said to get clicks, and I know you've heard this answer before, and that was said to the extreme. But the idea behind that was we were having a conversation about the age of consent, because I think that conversation was something like an 18-year-old got like oral sex from his 17-year-old girlfriend, and he went to jail for it. And
But nah, you can't really use that fucking shit to weasel out of it, though.
No. Have you ever...
saying that fucking 12 and 13-year-old girls were fucking on the regular at your school. You defended that this fucking year, man. So, like, you can't really say that it was for shock jock when you defended it.
I didn't defend it. I didn't defend it. If you go back and look at the clip, what I said was I gave the reason why I said it at the time, right?
So it clearly wasn't for shock jock if you had a fucking reason behind it.
Well, I went to the extreme because of that reason. But the initial statement.
That makes no fucking sense.
The initial statement.
Exactly. I have a question for you.
Let me finish my point.
Really quick. So,
let me finish my point.
What do you think about the recent exposed videos that have dropped on Wings Teams before concerning, the new leaked information from Aaron?
I mean, I don't understand why you guys. I understand why you guys don't want to believe he's lying, because it fits your narrative. But like, the dude's lying to you. Like, there was some nuggets of truth sprinkled into it.
It's just very suspicious that you're claiming he's lying, and then you don't care, and then you threaten to sue him.
You're pressuring his family, which obviously you don't have to even threaten that alone, like ruining the family relationship.
Well, there is no family relationship.
But holy fuck, off the hammer.
Yeah, fucking put with the car, Mike. Just get on the fucking...
There is no family relationship. It's like my...
It's really weird how he...
It's like my wife is sitting right here, and like...
then all of a sudden...
Like for example, like he took stuff that was so easily disproven. Like, for example, like... I gave my wife land to marry me. Which land did I give you?
I'm still waiting on it.
I still owe you some land, I guess.
Apparently.
You know,
he's holding out on me if he owns some land somewhere, because he hasn't told me about it.
Wings, did you see the recent video of him coming in and denying everything and saying he was a complete liar and he just wanted attention and everything was made up? Like, did you hear all that? Or
yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the apology video.
Yeah, but do you think that's kind of weird how he went within like a day or two of like totally like hating on you and all this shit to no, I lied, everything was fake, I'm a liar. Like, it seemed kind of suspect.
Again,
got a little spooked.
Again, he didn't even know that when he went back in.
Well, Jordy, one of the things he did say was that you didn't actually graduate high school. You can probably prove that he's lying if you provide proof of your high school graduation.
Again, I didn't actually graduate high school.
But this is one of his main... Oh, carry on.
Alright, I got a question. Well, it's more for both of you, but I'm wondering, what did you mean when you said that you would leave Kelly before quitting streaming?
I was getting hassled like by a bunch of people like I am currently, and you guys took it out of
So
context.
currently you do the same?
Well, here's the thing, right? I'm a 400-pound piece of shit, right? Like,
That's a fucking understatement. Yeah, keep going.
and like the only thing I bring to value on this planet is my ability to have stability. I pay my bills, pay my taxes, and that's, in my opinion, that's the only thing I bring to any value to anybody on the world. I have a very low self-esteem version of myself, and if you take that part away from me, where like I have this, you know, where I have to rely on somebody else to pay bills, or I have to live off somebody else, I would have no self-worth whatsoever. And
That sounds like a lot of pity for no reason. Like,
it's not
that's
pity,
what
it's just I have no
it's an
self-esteem.
excuse.
Your mom and sister feel stable right now with all this?
My mom and sister hate this shit. But like, this is Aaron's
Right, but
fault.
that
It's not
doesn't
my
really
fault.
answer why you said you'd leave Kelly before quitting streaming. Like, you just like went and took us around in a circle and said a bunch of nothing.
The reason I told you the reason why I said it, because if I didn't have stability, I would have nothing.
So you would leave Kelly before you quit streaming? Yes.
Because if I stayed with Kelly, and I had to live off Kelly, I would feel worse than nothing. I'd rather her go get a real man.
Leave Kelly before you quit streaming. Yes, right?
What do you
Or just
say?
go drive the bus.
You
Yeah,
would
mine
prefer stream and leave Kelly than be with Kelly and work some normal job, yeah?
First off, dude, I don't know how many 400-pound men.
Yes or no?
No, it's not a yes or no question. It's not a yes or no question.
It is.
First off, like, I don't know how many 400-pound dudes you know that work in factories or, you know, things like that regularly. I'm sure they're few and far between. And not to mention ones with 15-year work racks.
Exactly.
It has to be a
There's not
factory.
few fat people, but
You also choose to be the weight that you are.
You know, well, first off, no, you don't. Like, Kelly tries her hardest to lose weight. And, you know, sometimes your body works against you. Like, I see Kelly trying hard. Like, she drinks 40, 50 ounces of water a day. She eats salads. She watches what she eats. You think I'm
you still
lying
trying
to you?
lose weight?
No, I'm
You're
not.
giving up.
Clearly not.
You're not answering the question.
Have I not answered these questions?
You have answered it. Because
Well,
basically what you're saying is you feel like,
parts. You could just sit on a stool in front of a cash register and help customers. You like cars. So you don't have to work in a factory or have some great education.
All right.
What's the
What's stopping one person from noticing me and you guys call that thing chains gun style? So they fire me.
I mean, isn't that what you guys did with DoorDash?
Exactly what they did with DoorDash.
We had, like,
If you leave the internet,
he had something else going on. We were getting him away. That's not an excuse, dude. I was getting him away from the internet. He was doing something else. And you guys got him fired from that.
He ducks customers, what do you mean?
That's not what got me fired.
That's not what got
showed
fired.
public info.
That's not what got me fired. That's not what got me fired. What got me fired was a customer recognized me and he went to X Bottles and Wings 007 and they all sat together and they came up with this story how I went into his food bag and was racist and stuff because they took not only my DoorDash privileges, they took my ability to order food as well. They threw me off the entire platform.
How do we know they're lying? You've got a history.
I do not have a history of doing all those
You
things.
walk up to the door. You just sat watching a Barb's game while Kelly actually delivered.
No, that's not true.
No.
I delivered a lot. Like I was building a savings account up.
Yeah, he was actually doing it on his own while I was at work.
Right.
We each had our own account.
Wow, he DoorDashed for 3 hours by himself? That's fucking awesome. Hard to do. But,
So, Jordy, your normal view base is about 300 plus people. You have almost 2,500 people watching you. Why do you think that is?
Drama sells. Grayson, please
Just to go
quit.
back to the Aaron stuff, you said some of the stuff that Aaron said was true. What was it that he said was actually true?
He said it was actually true. Like his mother knows my mother. Like I didn't listen to all of it. I could only go to I didn't graduate high school. That's true. What else did he say?
The part where he said he saw me in Walmart.
Yeah, that was true. They saw you in Walmart.
He saw me in Walmart. That's where I met him. Well, that's where I saw him. The one and only time I saw him, other than the time he came to the porch, and I had to ask you who was on our porch.
Right.
Well, I was still at work, so he didn't see me then. That
but
was
like
just me.
But like most of the stuff he said was just lies. Like I've never smoked weed in my life. You know, I never got kicked out of my house. Like you could easily explain it. Like look at it this way, right? Remember when I first got on YouTube? You guys might not. You guys probably just came from trolling. But I used to have my mother living with me, right? People used to make fun of me. It's like, oh, you still live with mommy. Burr, 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 burr.
You lived with your mother.
You know, that's no. If I live with my mother, why isn't my mother still living with me in the same house?
But when you were living with her when you started YouTube, it was still her house, right? So people making fun of you for living with your mom, kind of accurate.
I was paying the bills. I paid.
They'd already left and came back.
Yeah,
correct?
she left with my stepfather. He built a house, and I took the house over at that moment. And then years passed, and then the thing happened.
Went down, and then you told them to come back because you didn't want them in that situation.
Correct.
Of course, you'll never get credit for that.
Why does your mom keep making you pay the same mortgage over and over, remortgaging the trailer? I thought, like, you couldn't do that.
You're asking about the remortgages? That's something me and my mother's always butt heads in. Like, my mother went through a series of really bad relationships, and they would get in her ear, and they would influence her to do things, and then she would go and make bad choices.
Right, alright, I got a question. Why were you on Plenty of Fish flirting with other women months before you married Kelly?
Well, you're referring to the guy that catfished me, right? Is that what you're referring to?
Yeah.
This
Um,
guy
But the
catfishes.
fact of the matter is you did think it was another woman you were
Right.
flirting with before you married Kelly.
This
Like, a
was
couple months.
well. I talked to her mainly in was that August, October area, and I talked to her a lot then. But we never nothing really hit off. It's just like, how you doing? What you doing? This? What's your interest? What do you do for a living? Like I'm sure the guy showed you all the conversation because he was wanting me to be a creep, and I never was, even though I didn't know, even though I thought it was an actual woman, because I don't do that shit. I'm not the kind of person that wants to disrespect women. And
Yeah, but this isn't Facebook. This is a dating app.
Right.
Kelly's getting chemotherapy. You're talking to another just line of me, right?
right, but what I'm trying to say is like we stopped talking regularly once I started dating Kelly, and like if she messaged me, like, what are you doing now or whatever that is, I would respond back. But for the most part, like I was already dead set in with Kelly.
You're not dead set if you got options, right? Like, that's not really how that works.
Again, like she tried to make plans with me, and I never made plans because like I didn't want to go that far.
Why did you keep the app? Like, usually when you get in a committed relationship, you dating apps, right? Why didn't you delete the app?
Because I don't know if you know, but 500-pound men at the time, what 500 pounds?
No, that was after
You are
something.
500 pounds, but anyway.
Yeah, big fat dudes like me don't get a whole lot of messages, so you don't think about deleting apps that never actually pop off. Like,
But you were still getting messages, so like at no point did it cross your mind to just
Again.
maybe I should delete this.
I got like 2 messages in like 6 months or some shit like that. I'm good. I ended up deleting it. It's not on my phone now. And like Kelly knows I'm 100% on Team Kelly at this point.
Mm-hmm.
At this point.
At this point, yeah, just.
You guys are married, I fucking hope so.
I wasn't married then. I mean, like I hadn't even bought a ring at that
You're in
point.
a serious relationship. It doesn't matter that the ring was on her face.
Mm-hmm.
So if something would have come up, you would have
Again,
played the field.
No, again, like she tried to meet with me, and she never could get me to go meet her because I wasn't.
That doesn't make a fucking difference. You were keeping your options open. That's not something you do if you're in a committed relationship.
Okay.
Simple as
Didn't
that.
Kelly have cancer at that point? You're like flirting with other women while she's like getting treatment to save her life.
I mean,
Talk about a loyal partner.
this is going to sound bad, but Kelly's cancer came on real sudden, and she got the surgery to remove it really quickly. that not true?
That is very true. It was really fast.
It was like literally like a month and a half, maybe 2 months time period from when we found out to when the first surgery happened.
Well, because the thing is, that was just yeah, I'm trying to think. That was when everything had happened where the system had went down at the hospital, so I couldn't, like...
Be careful with your words.
Yeah. Well, I'm talking about when the system went down and they couldn't give me my results and stuff.
Kelly,
Yeah.
you're saying a whole lot of nothing. Batman, Christian, surely you hop on a scale and take a photo of how much you weigh. Actually, no, do it on stream, right? Hop on a scale, show us the scale, and you get your PSN back.
I think that's fair.
I can just tell you, I don't need to hop on scale.
No, you've got to go on the scale.
No, we're not
You can
gonna
tell us all you want. You tell us you're like fucking 300 pounds, as if.
Oh, my Lord.
You're the baddest you've ever been.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my God.
I don't believe they actually have your account. Why are you doing this?
You forward like this, just leave. And if you may as well just tell us you're 100 pounds.
Hey, the scale just told it to you. I can't help you didn't listen to it.
No, we said on camera. You're not getting your PSN.
I can't. I have no way of getting on camera.
On the floor.
You only have one leg.
Mate, it's so obvious you bullshit us.
Scale
Go
in
on
here.
camera.
What's the big deal? Your scale reads it out?
Yeah, it read it out to you. You guys were busy talking.
Yeah, it was probably Kelly on the fucking scale. 426. Look at you. No chance, man. Go on camera.
26 isn't good, bro.
How much did you weigh right before they put you under the knife?
472.
So you said that you tried at weight loss, but if you really tried at weight loss, how come you didn't go to the gym once? Like, you might have failed at your diet, but you didn't even try to lift one weight or walk or anything.
I walked all the time, man. Like, there was pictures of me walking on my Twitter. Like, I
What
did.
about the gym?
I didn't go to the gym, no.
Yeah, you're 20
you
pounds
didn't
before
try.
you went in the surgery.
I mean, I went from 472 to 4... Like,
No,
472 to 343.
You got it when you were 440.
No, I didn't.
You said you were 408 last
Well,
week?
I was.
You gained fucking 20 pounds real quick, man. Holy shit.
Well, I've also ate
You know,
stuff
it's
today.
235.
I mean, Kelly does weigh 235.
You want to do You want to do the scale again with me? We'll go back to the scale, ladies and gentlemen.
25 grand to lose 50 pounds, bro. That's good.
A gram for 2 pounds.
All right. How much time we got left on the watch?
Oh, I just took my watch off. What?
It's on your watch only. It's on your watch only.
We got like 5 more minutes.
Yeah. So you got like 5 more minutes. You gotta get the PSN back.
Here's a question. Do you remember what got your channel a community guidelines strike
Yes.
video?
I do, but I want to give you that.
Do you remember what the video was about?
It was a podcast show.
And you said that it was okay for basically a female teacher
That was not
to
it.
sexually assault a male student.
It was nothing to do with the video content. It was one of our advertisements.
No,
it was one of our
It was a
advertisements
strike
on.
for sexualizing a minor.
No, it was not. It was an
Oh, we had the video.
It was
So I just want you to know that.
It was advertisement on one of our podcast shows that we weren't allowed to do.
Well, we have the video anyway.
You can have the video all you want,
We'll
dude.
see.
So is your plan to go stream on Xbox now and get off a PlayStation, or what are you doing?
My plan is you give me my PlayStation back, but I doubt that's going to happen.
I mean, it might.
I mean, it depends on
really
what you do.
It depends on you, really.
How's it depend on me? Y'all promised 30 minutes. I did everything you asked.
Oh, nobody promised 30 minutes. I said 30 minutes. I don't fucking have your PlayStation. I was just saying shit.
I don't either.
Gordon,
Between
you
you,
good.
Gordy, and O'Rourke.
Hello, my name's Spanish Legion, and I'm an ex-WingsOfRedemption mod.
Shut the fuck up, Banish.
Your opinion of Banished? Has it changed at all, Wings?
No, I don't like Banished.
No, me
No.
neither, dude. Me neither.
Don't you like the girlfriend now, like their ex-girlfriend?
I don't know who his ex-girlfriend is. How much time we got left?
4 minutes.
Count down the fucking minutes, man. Holy shit.
Why are you counting down the minutes?
Nice
Like,
chat.
seriously?
Jeez, I thought this was pleasant.
I mean,
Yeah, we're just hanging out,
nobody's
man.
being racist here. Nobody's doing anything like negative. We're just asking questions.
Yeah. It's like the first time you've been honest about your weight.
I've always been honest.
Last fucking year or two.
I've been honest about mine.
Every time I said my weight, was it not right around the ballpark?
Yep.
I got a question.
When's the next Fit Before 40 video coming up?
That's true. That's a good one.
It's actually pretty soon. I'm glad you asked that.
Yeah. Actually.
Because Kelly started on her diet again today.
We just had this discussion about how I have gotten a membership to the gym, and I went and got some groceries like yesterday, day 4, and restocked the house.
All right, you're spoiling the video.
Yeah, I know,
We'll
Kelly.
see it when it comes out.
Here's the thing.
You and Aaron situation. So he said he has you blocked on everything. Like, what's
does.
What's that all about? Why? Why did he block you on everything?
I don't know why. You'd have to ask him. Like, he literally blocked me the second.
Walk down the street and ask him. He lives right near you.
He does not live right near us. That address that you guys put out there leads to an abandoned house.
Did you threaten him with like violence? If
That guy was in our Discord talking all this shit about you, saying all these things about you all this time, and then all of a sudden, one day, boom, just changed, and all of a sudden he hates you. I mean, he's a liar. He's lying about everything. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you must have threatened him with a lawsuit.
I didn't threaten him at all. Have I threatened this man?
You must have
Or
something
maybe,
over him,
maybe.
You got a conscience?
Well, maybe it wasn't his conscience,
he
but
didn't get a conscience. No, he
maybe
didn't get a
someone
conscience.
else heard what he was doing.
You're privy to all my internal stuff. Have I ever threatened Aaron?
You have never threatened anyone.
You threatened me.
I mean, I heard that you threatened to shatter his kneecaps, but that's just what I heard.
You said you were going to someone's teeth in with a pistol grip.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. Wings, you threatened me on several occasions.
No,
as well.
anyways, no, it doesn't make any sense that he was in here and he had all this stuff to say about you in these videos, and then all of a sudden you bring him onto your stream, you know, whatever, and then all of a sudden
I was 100% transparent with that
Okay,
situation.
but here's the thing too. You got to see it doesn't make any sense to us because, like, I didn't even know the dude really. Like, I knew him in passing. Like, I got introduced to him once as some dude that worked with him at Domino's. Okay, so it didn't make any sense to me when I'm getting a message of here's this video out saying that my husband did these horrible, unspeakable things to someone. And I'm like,
Way too much, I swear to God. Fuck it. Okay. Like, just say a sentence, man. Holy shit.
Is your
speak for himself?
so it's like I didn't understand why this guy out of nowhere decided to start. We're done. It's done.
Well, let me ask a question before we leave.
Go ahead.
Which one of you guys swatted me?
Which
None of
time?
us. Nobody here condones any swatting of you at all.
Why should I believe you? I mean, like, some of y'all have all the reason to swat me. Like, come on, write them out.
It's not a meme.
He
It's
swatted you.
a joke.
There's
None
been
of us-
there's been 5 people. There's been 5 SWAT calls. Who did them?
You're talking about
None
the
of them
bonus
fucking
check.
lie.
Hold on.
None of that has
when
come
did
from
this allegedly
CWW or Planet Wings. None of that is either of these channels. Nobody can shit here.
I'm just curious because, you know, one of those times I was actually asleep and I got woken up by a mag light flashing in my face from a cop. So I really would like to know.
We don't condone that.
Yeah, that's crazy that you would like to know, but I don't understand why you think you're going to keep speaking for weeks.
That sounds like a wellness
Stop taking the
check.
phone
Honey,
and let him speak.
because it's my phone.
Yeah, but you're like unbearably annoying. I don't want to hear you. I want to speak to that man.
Well, first of all, use his name and have some respect, and then we'll go from there.
How about this? Y'all should be working on giving my PlayStation back.
No, working on it.
Majority, nobody can.
They don't have it.
Shit here.
You don't have it.
I have to get rid of the 2-factor authentication. That's a pain in the ass. You know that better than anyone.
Yeah, Gordon.
You don't have to get rid of 2-factor authentication because you're using the same number.
Yeah, I'll change it back.
Just get a new number, by the way. It's too easy to SIM swap you. Just saying.
How are you going to give me my account back?
Patience, mate. Holy shit.
No. I'm asking you how, because I don't want you to give me information and I stream it to people.
Would you like me to email you?
If possible.
Yeah.
Sure.
Gordy, your family dies on an automobile wreck.
Cool. You have soundslegendary@gmail.com. Send it to that one.
Like, what's the story behind
Me and Boy Kelly, we're creating a Let's Play channel, and that's the name of it.
that? To take off or not?
Not really. I mean, we just. Yeah. I mean, I got busy, honestly.
You got busy doing what, dude?
Being depressed.
Come on, man. But you got busy doing what?
Busy with what?
Get busy doing, bro.
Gordy just got banned.
Alright, so
Well,
I do let's go
whoa,
PSN.
Jordy. Busy with
Yeah,
what?
it's not
Please,
so, yeah.
Gordy.
please answer. Busy with.
So,
Before you go, Wings, one last. You did all your stuff.
No. No, I have not.
Did you say our pussy smelled good? Period, because that's what Aaron.
I did not.
He's not wrong.
So your sister's boyfriend?
That fucking nigger.
Hmm. Oh.
Was it though?
see you later, fat man.
Was it really though?
You don't get your PSN, but Gordy has it. But yeah, you're just not getting. It's probably backed by something like China. Dramatic killer. You just like fucking pause. Raise the button, and you get like a.
Six.
Mm-hmm.
You think you're telling us something we don't know?
Would you admit it if you were?
What? If you were what?
Hey, you see
doing
that?
it, would you admit it?
Jordy, you see that Keemstar shit? You gonna pay any attention or not?
Keepstar's trying to get in.
Hey,
Wait, GameStop was doing
Where is he?
this.
Drag
Let it in.
Keem.
Wayne, is he paying any attention to the Keemstar stuff or no?
Again,
Yeah,
I'm
come over to that was GameStop.
It's past the 30 minutes. Can I
All
hang
right.
up now?
Yeah, you go hang up.
Okay.
Up to you.
You're gone. Hi, sorry guys about all that. Welcome to total drama all the time, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I knew before we started that those were just a bunch of little kids trying to have a little fun on Saturday night, Friday night, because, you know, while all their friends are.
Which we had a lot of donations. I'm sorry
Yes,
I missed
thank you
it.
so much, guys. I am so sorry.
Drenching. I just feel sorry for both of you. Hopefully there's a rainbow after this rain. Shit. Tsunami.
Ugh.
It is a tsunami.
I don't know, but I really need some water or something because I am like dying.
Yeah, you can go get you some water. I'd leave that Discord already. Wouldn't stay in that.
Alright. I'm no longer. I'm deleting the Discord.
Mm-hmm. I think Freddie Freeman's going to leave, honestly.
Yeah, at this point, they've waited too long. And I understand that there was alright, Discord deleted. Not too much longer, my Twitter will be too.
Yeah, I'd go and delete Twitter. I consider doing it myself. It's the only way I talk to people, though.
See, that's me too. That's the only way I talk to people. Like, that keeps them from going to other social media.
What you need to do?
Up.
You need to make your message is private. And that if somebody wants to talk to you, you have to message them. If they want to be butts, you delete them and unfollow them, and they can't talk to you no more.
Have it like that. I'm good.
Well, Keemstar, if you can get my PlayStation account back, I'll talk to you.
Keemstar, I'll talk to you. Oh, we done deleted the Discord. You'll have to find another way to talk to us.
All right. Honestly, leaving the internet for some time will help you mentally. Stop talking and just be on a hiatus for real. Nah, man.